Apps like Venmo and PayPal have become popular ways for businesses and customers to transfer money, but they've also become easy avenues for scammers to steal your money. KLBK's Grace Morris spoke to some Lubbock locals who were recently victims of a Venmo scam. Grace, how much money did they take?
Terry, they ended up taking around $200, and while they aren't sure who's behind this, the scammer impersonated Rhonda Norris's Venmo and used it to request money from her family. Now, I spoke to a cybersecurity expert who claims that scams like this one have been happening a lot more since the start of the pandemic. It started with a notification that Taylor Harper thought was from her godmother.
I got a Venmo request saying, "Hey, can you send me $100? I left my wallet at home."
And Harper didn't think anything of it.
And so I just, sent the money.
About 10 minutes later, my youngest daughter calls me and she says, "Mom, I only have $80 on my card." I said, "Why didn't you take any money off your card?"
That's when Rhonda Norris discovered that someone had been using her name and photo to scam her two daughters and goddaughter through Venmo.
I said, "Baby, that was not me. I did not ask you for any money."
They stole $200, and when Norris reached out to Venmo to get the money back, they were unable to help her. Venmo claims transactions on their app are like cash. If you pay someone who turns out to be a scammer, it's almost impossible to get the money back.
This was fraud. Somebody used my picture and my profile picture and my name to get money off of people that knew me.
Bazaar Solutions CEO Mike Bazaar says that when it comes to the internet, always be skeptical.
Treat the internet like it's April Fool's. It's the 1st of April, so don't trust anybody. They're all trying to trick you, and everybody's out to get you.
And that cutting down on fraud is as easy as double checking.
Make sure that you verify any unsolicited or unknown contact through another method. So if you get an email, make a phone call. If you get a text message, make a phone call or send them an email.
But for Norris, she doesn't plan on using Venmo ever again.
You really feel violated. You really do. It's really a strange feeling that, I felt responsible.
Bazaar also said that setting your accounts to private and using any two-factor authentication when available are also ways that you can minimize the threat of fraud. Terry?